Caitlin Clark, a star, is born. Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon. She dominated college basketball like few before her. Her dazzling passes and long-range bombs captivated fans. She became a household name, but her impact wasn't limited to the basketball court. When Clark stepped onto the golf course at the Annika Pro-Am, she turned heads again. She wasn't just a novelty act. Clark showcased real talent, drawing praise from LPGA professionals. This wasn't just about one athlete playing another sport, it was a moment. A young, electrifying star was bridging the gap between two major sports. And the sports world was watching. The LPGA recognized the magnitude of the moment. They saw Caitlin Clark not just as a basketball player, but as a crossover star. They embraced her presence at the Pro-Am. They promoted her participation heavily. LPGA stars lined up to play with her, showering her with compliments. It was a stroke of marketing genius. The LPGA understood the power of Clark's appeal. They knew she could bring a new audience to their sport, and they were willing to invest in that potential. The contrast with the WNBA's response was stark. The WNBA's reaction to Clark's golf outing was underwhelming, to say the least. Despite her obvious star power, the league seemed indifferent. There were no congratulatory messages, no social media posts. It was as if the WNBA was oblivious to the buzz surrounding their future star. This lack of recognition was baffling. Here was a golden opportunity to capitalize on Clark's popularity, to showcase the WNBA to a wider audience. But the league fumbled the ball. They missed a chance to create a moment that could have transcended sports. Fans were perplexed. Social media erupted with questions. Why wasn't the WNBA celebrating Clark's success? Didn't they see the value in her crossover appeal? The silence from the league was deafening. It felt like a missed opportunity of epic proportions. Fans were excited about Clark's potential impact on both sports. They saw her as a once-in-a-generation talent who could elevate women's sports to new heights. But their excitement was tempered by frustration with the WNBA's apparent lack of vision. Section 5. Media coverage, a tale of two sports. The media coverage reflected this dichotomy. Golf publications were effusive in their praise for Clark, highlighting her natural talent and infectious enthusiasm. They recognized the potential she had to grow the game. Meanwhile, the WNBA received criticism for their muted response. Commentators questioned their marketing strategy and their commitment to promoting their own stars. The disparity in coverage was striking. It highlighted the different approaches taken by the two leagues. The LPGA was proactive, embracing the opportunity to expand its reach. The WNBA, on the other hand, appeared reactive and out of touch. Section 6. Missed opportunities, the WNBA's loss. The WNBA's lack of engagement was a missed opportunity on multiple levels. The league had a golden chance to leverage the popularity of Caitlin Clark, a rising star in the sports world, to draw attention and excitement to their games. They could have used Clark's golf appearance to promote the upcoming season, creating a unique narrative that bridges two popular sports. Imagine the buzz that could have been generated by featuring Clark in a series of promotional materials, highlighting her versatility and athletic prowess. Capitalizing on her star power to attract new fans would have been a strategic move. Her presence could have drawn in not just basketball enthusiasts but also golf fans, creating a crossover appeal that is rarely seen in sports marketing. They could have collaborated with the LPGA on cross-promotional activities, organizing events that feature both basketball and golf. This would have created a buzz around both sports, drawing in a diverse audience and generating media coverage that benefits both leagues. Creating a buzz around both sports would have been a win-win situation. Joint events, press conferences, and media appearances could have highlighted the synergy between the two sports, making headlines and capturing the public's imagination. Instead, they chose to stay silent, missing out on a valuable opportunity to engage with a broader audience. This silence was deafening, especially in an era where sports marketing is all about creating narratives and engaging stories. Squandering a chance to make a statement, the WNBA's inaction spoke volumes. It was a clear indication that they were not willing to take risks or think outside the box to grow their fan base. It suggested that the WNBA was content with the status quo, not interested in pushing boundaries or exploring new avenues for growth. This complacency could have long-term repercussions for the league, that they weren't interested in reaching out to new audiences or exploring innovative marketing strategies. In a competitive sports landscape, staying stagnant is not an option. The league needs to constantly evolve and find new ways to connect with fans. It was a missed opportunity that could have far-reaching consequences. The WNBA needs to learn from this and be more proactive in their marketing efforts, ensuring that they seize every opportunity to grow and engage with their audience. Section 7. The LPGA's winning strategy. The LPGA, on the other hand, demonstrated a keen understanding of the modern sports landscape. They recognized the importance of cross-promotion and star power. They weren't afraid to think outside the box and embrace an athlete from another sport. This forward-thinking approach positioned them to capitalize on Clark's popularity and potentially attract a new generation of fans. The LPGA's strategy was a masterclass in leveraging star power. They understood that Clark's appeal transcended sports. She was a cultural icon, and they were smart enough to tap into that. It was a lesson the WNBA could learn from. Section 8. A turning point for women's sports. Caitlin Clark's foray into golf could be a watershed moment for women's sports. Known primarily for her prowess on the basketball court, Clark's decision to step into the world of golf has captured the attention of sports enthusiasts and media alike. This move is not just about showcasing her versatility as an athlete, but also about breaking barriers and challenging the traditional boundaries that have long separated different sports. It highlighted the growing popularity and marketability of female athletes. The excitement surrounding Clark's participation in golf tournaments has brought a new wave of interest to women's sports, proving that female athletes can draw crowds and generate buzz across various disciplines. This phenomenon is a testament to the hard work and dedication of women in sports who have fought for recognition and equality. It showed that fans are hungry for cross-sport collaborations and compelling storylines. The enthusiasm from fans who are eager to see their favorite athletes excel in multiple arenas underscores the potential for innovative and engaging sports narratives. This cross-pollination of sports not only enriches the experience for fans but also opens up new opportunities for athletes to expand their brand and reach. It's a wake-up call for leagues and organizations to be more creative and aggressive in promoting their athletes. The success of such ventures demonstrates the need for sports leagues to think outside the box and explore new ways to market their stars. By embracing these opportunities, organizations can tap into a broader audience and create a more inclusive and dynamic sports culture. The success of Clark's crossover appeal could pave the way for more collaborations and partnerships in the future. Imagine a world where athletes from different sports come together to create unique and exciting events, drawing fans from all walks of life. These collaborations could lead to groundbreaking sponsorship deals, media coverage, and a heightened profile for women's sports as a whole. It could usher in a new era of women's sports, one where athletes are celebrated for their talent and marketability, regardless of their chosen sport. This new era would see female athletes breaking free from the constraints of traditional sports roles, allowing them to shine in multiple arenas and gain the recognition they deserve. The future of women's sports is bright, and Caitlin Clark's bold move is just the beginning of a transformative journey. Section 9. A call to action. WNBA, it's time to step up. The WNBA needs to take notice. The league has been growing steadily, but now is the time to accelerate that growth and reach new heights. They have a generational talent in Caitlin Clark. Her skills on the court are unmatched, and her charisma off the court makes her a perfect ambassador for the sport. She has the potential to transcend basketball and become a global icon. Her influence can inspire young girls around the world to pick up a basketball and dream big. But the league needs to step up and do their part. This means investing in marketing, creating compelling storylines, and ensuring that games are accessible to a wider audience. They need to promote her, celebrate her, and make her the face of the league. This isn't just about one player, it's about elevating the entire sport. Give her the platform she deserves. Let her be the role model that young athletes look up to. Create opportunities for her to engage with fans and build a personal connection. The LPGA has shown the way. They've successfully promoted their stars and created a thriving community around women's golf. Now it's up to the WNBA to follow suit. They need to learn from other successful leagues and implement strategies that will ensure long-term growth and sustainability. The future of women's basketball may depend on it. By investing in stars like Caitlin Clark, the WNBA can inspire the next generation of players and fans. This is a wake-up call. The time to act is now. The league cannot afford to be complacent. It's time for the WNBA to step up and embrace the moment. The world is watching and the opportunity to make a lasting impact is here. Let's make sure we seize it.